Hi there, DGTV. We are here today at the Vancouver Art Gallery for the preview of the new show Comics. It's the work of acclaimed cartoonist Art Spiegelman. Now it's going to be on here at the gallery from February 16th until June 9th. A lot of people, you might recognize Spiegelman's work from his famous mouse cartoons, as well as many, many covers of the New Yorker.
Well, you see me being a junior apprentice, G-man, underground cartoon worker of the world, doing sex, violence, and cheap thrills, and potty humor, and whatever. Here, what I became interested in, I just discovered modernism. I came late to the game. I really knew my comics, but didn't know my Rembrandts and Van Goghs. And when I discovered what happened in modern art, I thought, like, in some ways, comics were always there. I found that more and more recently, how true that statement is. But comics were always there as part of the modernist mix, but in a very unself-reflective way. And so I was like learning from everything from reading Joyce and Gertrude Stein to really looking hard at Picasso and finding out that he was a cartoonist. Despite Mause's success, it took a while for other works to come along that were being greeted as serious and important works outside the comics ghetto. And I just became obsessed with doing pages about September 11th and its political aftermath, despite never wanting to be a political cartoonist, because I assumed political cartoons had the shelf life of yogurt, and if the world went on, could only be used in history books to illustrate the Teapot Dome scandal or something. And these were done at a moment where I really was waiting for another shoe to drop and didn't think New York City would last that much longer. I was just waiting for another. I respect the New Yorker as the best magazine of its kind, but sometimes I just wasn't made for the Harvard Club or something, you know. And like, for me, I still occasionally work for the magazine, but I have a very difficult time. I'm insecure. I don't like to be rejected. And so, I hate the phrase "to submit work." I don't like being submissive, especially, even though it's not something I should confess to, I guess. It's sort of my family album. Since I'm displaced without much family until I started my own, what I realized my family was this kind of the lunatic fringe family that starts with beatniks, as the grandparents moves on to now aging hippies, and their punk daughter with the hapless child that is sort of following a certain trajectory of American culture that has family roots that I can identify with.
If you're any fan of Spiegelman's work, you should definitely come down here, because what's really interesting about this show is that it shows the process. It shows a lot of the sketches leading up to the famous cartoons and just shows you how the artist works.